Underground Comics in Hollywood, California, Harmontown is now in session. Please welcome to the stage the mayor of Harmontown, Dan Harmon.
Thank you. I've been kind of haunted by when Dino was on the show, and we watched the show through his eyes, and at one point he's like, why are these people here? Why do they come here? It was a valid question. I didn't. So now I'm kind of like, I'm back to my old nervous self. Like I want to put on a good show. So that's probably a good energy to be in, right?
That's good. Always be prepared to give people what they want.
Yeah. It was just not to say that I don't have anything to talk about, except that we adopted Erin and I adopted a new dog. Like, aww. Yeah. Our therapist then told us we had adopted a grief dog because we had adopted it moments after our friend OD'd. But I didn't do the math until that moment. It was like, I guess we have a grief dog. I guess this was an irresponsible decision, but we got like this little tiny dog that through some rescue service from some guy that found it in a box on the street or whatever, and it's like this little mix of terrier and a bunch of other things that make it not breathe properly but snore adorably. And it's smaller than my cat, and it won't stop humping Harvey, and it loves Harvey, and it's like Harvey loves it, and like it's scary. They're very happy together, and then it just like there's nothing. Why are dogs humping things so funny to us? Like as primates, like we're the most awkward humpers you would think in the animal kingdom. Like other animals are kind of designed to do that, but then when you look at a little dog like humping a big dog's elbow, and they're like the expression on their face when they're kind of like just that when they're just like looking at anything other than.
Well, I think it's because I think it's because we're kind of Heisenberging that experiment. Like they're looking at you generally, like you're in the room, and they kind of make weird eye contact with you while they're humping you, and that's no fun for anybody.
Yeah. So he's just a little guy. And
were you motivated? Like, did you say like we should go rescue a dog in your grief, or did that dog come to you somehow? Like,
well, I feel like I a long time ago was like Harvey should have like a companion because I think that he's a lovable guy and we get a lot out of him, but I also feel like every time he encounters another dog, he's so happy. And just the thought of when we left the house, if there was another dog there that you could hang out with, it was just very cartoonish thinking. And then there was also that karmic thinking of we got Harvey from a breeder. He's our little buttermilk silver spoon little biological child that we bred with our little white penis parts. And I was always like, we gotta go get ourselves a fucking a little scrapper.
So it's a grief
to make up for it in God's eyes.
It's a grief and a guilt dog at the same time.
It's a guilt dog on behalf of the animal lovers of the world, like the people that would otherwise say you killed a dog when you brought Harvey home.
So is anybody currently at home with those dogs right now, or is it just a giant dog fuck fest going on?
Well, we're crate training Nigel, which is the name of our little Nigel. We're crate training him, so he's.
Is there an origin story for the name of Nigel?
No, I just we were gonna go with Willem because he looks like Willem Dafoe, but I don't know. I just we were getting in the car and then I just instinctively kind of called him Nigel as I was like come here Nigel, and whatever. It's become a morning show. Our show's a morning show now. Soon we'll have equipment. I'll bring up photos. I'll show you my dog photos, and then I'll maybe I'll have a baby by then, and I'll bring up that. But I'm not saying no one's pregnant.
Also, later on at tonight's show, Dan's going to make his famous New England clam chowder.
Mr. Nibbles is coming out with.